Hey gang, I understand that kitty taxes are requested. Sorry I took so long. This is my scooter. He comes in and has a nap at this time every day because he's a beautiful kitty. He's at least 12, he's probably 13. He's a baby. My three-legged kitty. He's a tough little bastard too. Look at those notches on his ears. And on his nose, he's all fired. He was a stray, and we got him from the rescue because he was a ginger amputee, like my hubby. So, it's a good boy. Sorry it took so long. My smallest one, Smokey, is missing. I don't know where the hell she is. It's very unusual for her to not show up immediately when I start calling because she's the stomach that walks and she wants food all the time. So I'm a little concerned, but I don't really have the time to go looking for her right now, so it's just gonna have to wait, I guess. Yeah, the stomach that walks, exactly. Yeah, so, I may have to put up a break screen in about half an hour. It's not completely dark yet, and the past couple of days I haven't made it out till it's actually dark, so maybe she's off somewhere. I'm not gonna panic yet, but... As you can see, House Mollusca now has prominence in my display. I also got a little World Ember hype going on. And we're gonna write. I'm gonna be writing for an extra hour. I might as well. We're just getting started now, and Masadi's cannot do her lobby tonight. So we're gonna be going until we raid Divina, which will be 6 o'clock p.m. my time. Oh, no problem. Not a big deal. No, today was a good day because we did the community stream, right? So, you know, I'm not feeling overstressed. Everybody ready to get writing right away? Do you figure? I should put the glasses on, get the war paint organized. We gotta do battle. I see all these horde people in my chat. And the living and the dead have gotta have the fight. If the living doesn't keep it together, if everybody falls apart now, then the undead's gonna win because they aren't taking a break. Actually, it really is kind of funny, right? I see there's a bit of a drop-off going on as people either finish Nano or decide that they don't want to continue because their house was destroyed or whatever it is, right? In some case, people go, yeah, I'm never going to finish Nano, and they quit, right? So we're getting a bit of a drop-off. None of the undead are dropping off. They're all still writing. So this could be close. So like for 2 more hours? Correct. 2 more hours, Eli. That's how long we're here for. Pride Ascending cracks fingers. Today has not been my day, says Masadi's. I'm sorry to hear that it's not been your day. I am heartbroken to lose you, Pride Ascending. That was a blow. That was a real blow. I was very emotional about that. I'm like, one of my most loyal buddies. But that's the tragedy of Game of Thrones, right? I gotta tell you honestly, the reason why the joke with the bunny stew from Dianica and Galacron, okay, this is how I work. I'm such a... I present myself like this tough, you know, everyone thinks, that's Sable, she can handle it. Okay, so, you know, Diane's tough. She's, okay. No, I'm a fucking marshmallow, right? The reason why it was starting to bother me is because, you know, as I've been getting more and more into the role and the role play, I had way too much empathy for them dead bunnies, man. And they were baby bunnies, and I'm like, you are sick. And I just cannot, you know. I thought little bunnies in a pot. Now, I've eaten rabbit in real life, okay? And it's pretty tasty. You know, it's like a game-eater chicken, which makes it good, because I actually like meat with flavor. And, you know, but, you know, now I'm playing the mother of bunnies, and it's like, no, my baby bunnies in a pot. We should bury that rabbit stew. Give it a proper funeral. I might take you up on that stretch. We'll see. and throw up a lobby for an hour before Davina if you want. It depends on a lot of other things. So I think I'm good to go, but I might have to leave early. If I do, I will tell you. And thank you. I appreciate that. Essay words? Miss Odyssey is like, oh, I wanted to join the horde so bad. Yeah. Pride Ascending says, your cute little bunny is still here. I am just falling apart, and someone stole my lucky foot. Yeah. Eli rubs claws together as she gets ready to fly through her writing. That's right. Don't forget that you have wings now, says Eli. Pride's like, I know, but my foot is still missing. And Darth says, I had frog legs once. They were disappointingly lacking in meat. Wings should counter that missing foot. It's midnight, says Happy, the witching hour. What do you think of my faceless men and the many-faced god? It was fun in the roleplay. It's been cool. I don't know how to incorporate that. It's a balance with the rules, because we've got to try to incorporate the maximum amount of fun with the minimum amount of bookkeeping. Because if you put too much bookkeeping, lots of people don't have fun, right? And as it was, if I did not have help this month, I would have been completely overwhelmed. I'm really glad I did, you know, and I just, like, yeah, makes for no fun. Exactly. The more bookkeeping you add, right, then the more people you have to, like, I took a lot on myself this time, which is a fairly typical pattern that I should know better than to do, but the reason why I did that is because I wanted the house leaders to be able to play, right? I didn't know that it was going to blow up like this, and next year perhaps we'll relax some of that a little bit, I don't know, and get, oh, music is loud on the mic, okay. Well, I was planning on being writing by now, but, you know, we'll get more people doing more, like, logistics roles, because, you know, obviously it's a bit much, but, sorry about the close-up view there, I had to adjust the pillow on my seat. But, yeah, so, you know, but I wanted them to be able to play, and if they all know the scores, which you have to in order to do the paperwork, then you can't play, really, because you know what the scores are, you know? So we'll see what happens. Happy swims about as a cute rabbitfish. Rabbitfish are cute. I looked them up. I've seen them in aquariums. They're very pretty. Yeah, we can be rabbitfish. Happy to do logistics stuff for events. I don't work because disability, so I have a lot of time, says Sarukas. Okay, that's great. You know what? Maybe on the feedback form there, Darth, right, we'll put a section that says, would you like to volunteer to help next year? You know, and then that way, you know, and what role do you see your volunteering taking? Something like that. And then that way we have an idea of what people, of whether or not people are willing to help and what their skill set is that they're offering, right? Because Eli goes to get herself some actual sustenance before getting back to typing. That's part of what took me so long, too. I grabbed a snack bar. Spicy peanut brittle thing. Very tasty. Really enjoyed it. She was celebrating her Thanksgiving with everyone here since she's by herself this holiday. Well, happy Thanksgiving, Pride. Yeah, our Thanksgiving was last month in Canada, but, you know, happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends, of which there are many, and I'm jealous of your turkey right now, because I'm hungry, and turkey sounds good, but I already had my turkey, so I suppose it's only fair, right? DM Stretch says, I think the work needs to be streamlined for next year. Little things like being able to copy and paste the list of names into the random picker for undead. Anything to make the work easier. Yeah. Legit. Yeah, you know, I don't know how that will be possible though. right? With the way it currently works. So it really is easier for me to take like a little scratch pad while I'm going through the different images of the names and write them down than it is for me to try to type and copy into another window while I'm trying to look at two separate windows already. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it next year, you know? Yeah. I think I have chicken in my fridge, says Eli. I don't have turkey this year. Aw, I just found out I can't be with my family for Christmas this year. It's gonna be a weird Christmas, guys. You know, I celebrate the winter solstice instead of Christmas, but I basically celebrate it the same way. And, you know, it's gonna be real small. My mom is planning us to come over to her house, and we can, because I'm at her house every day to supervise her pills, so it's not like we're not constantly exposed to each other anyway, right? She lives alone, right? So it'd just be us and her, but, you know, Brianna won't be able to be there, because there's rules about that right now. They're telling people not to get together with that stuff, so Brianna won't be there, my friends Dawn and Blake won't be there, well, Siobhan, right? Brianna, Siobhan, right? Siobhan the writer, right? Normally we invite her for Yule every year. Won't be able to this year, and, you know, Mom wanted to invite some neighbors. They won't be able to come. And it's shit. It sucks. This COVID nonsense is crap. I have hope, though, guys. There's 3 separate vaccines that are currently going into human testing. Like, I don't know if you guys know enough about medical technology to realize what an astounding achievement that is. It's basically the moon landing, right? It's so out there. People are like, what? It totally opens up a new level of technology, right? Things like Oxford was working, they went, okay, with the SARS and MARS business, there's going to be a coronavirus that is going to go pandemic, and we need to do something about it. So they prepared everything they possibly could beforehand, designed for a coronavirus, and so it's just the work on the virus itself and not the vaccine medium that they had to do. That is an incredible amount of foresight that really I have come not to expect of humanity, even Oxford. So it's coming, guys. Hope is on the horizon. It will come, right? But it, you know, in the meantime, it's going to be a pretty blue Christmas. I hope that we'll all be able to spend some time together, and maybe we'll mitigate that somewhat. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I have seriously started to consider doing, like, Sabbath rituals for the Wiccan Wheel of the Year on the channel. If that's something people would be interested in, let me know. I haven't had a lot of bites on that. I'm throwing it out there because I'm really missing getting together with my coven for ritual and, you know, do some holiday stuff, and you'd all be welcome, right? I don't care if you're Wiccan or not. You know, you're more than happy to have you. So if people are interested, let me know. Okay, there's a couple of yeses right away. All right, that's cool. You have your housemates to share your holiday with, says Happy. That's good, but I'm likely to be working. Boo. Moonflower says, I have a flight on the 30th and it's nerve-wracking. Grandparents have to go back to their home in Florida and they'll need help, so I have to go too. Ooh, yuck. Good luck. Circus says the working part is real kick to the teeth. Nah, you can't see your family, but lol, you can work. I know, right? What kind of bullshit is that? Like that, our priorities in this society are screwed. Twitch and YA or World Ammo are coming this year. If you're Wiccan, that would be great. If not, then it's world building knowledge, so win-win. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Come learn stuff. You're welcome to. Ask me questions. I won't interrupt the ritual to answer them, but I'll answer them when the ritual's done. Yeah, no problem. All right. I'm obviously in a chatty mood. I obviously need a community today. Let's get some writing done. It's 10 after 4. We got a little less than 2 hours. I've done absolutely nothing today. Let's get her done. Okay, I'm going to reread my scene here. I've been eating, says Pride. Wait, what? I missed that in the chat? Sorry, I've been writing. Nah, it's cool. Alright. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Begin. chattering away and I forgot I muted my mic because Steve was on the phone. Yeah, alright, so 133 isn't bad for me. You know, it's warming up. A few minutes ago we had 559 words from Lady Writes for mollusca. I keep wanting to say it like coffee says it now. Muscula, except that's not it. It's mollusca. Yeah. I've done nothing today too, says Happy. It's only been 10 minutes of the day, but it counts. Galacron says, this is Diane actually writes, but it's turned into Diane actually chats. Well, today, yeah. Lady Wright says, and I ended another story, but still need 560 more words to fight the monster I'm fighting in For the Words. I might have to check out this For the Words thing in more detail. I mean, like, I figured I didn't need a game distracting me from writing quite where you have to focus on the monster, but maybe. Yeah. AJ is here, says Happy US Turkey Massacre Day. Happy US Turkey Massacre Day to you too. We did our turkey massacre like a month ago because I'm in Canada, but happy Turkey Massacre Day, and I hope that you are eating the massacred turkey and enjoying it. Except you're in actually in Europe, right? Yeah, you're in like the UK, so yeah, we're like watching Americans eat turkey today, you know. Alex is out. Sorry I missed you. Yeah, 111 fish for the final for mollusca. That's great. 770 brains for the undead horde from Sarukis. Well, or dead flowers, as I saw in the chat. See, this is why we need to keep writing, okay? Living people, because Sarukis, okay? That's why. Got 395 words for mollusca from Galacron. Darth's gotten rather hooked on For the Words. It's pretty fun. Dianica says it's so motivating. Sarukis says you get a pretty avatar to dress up. I can't care less about that shit. I don't really care about dressing up. Well, maybe. I might, I don't know. I should take a look at it, probably, in more detail. Yeah. I mean, so many of you are having so much fun with it, and I trust your opinion, right? So that in and of itself is an excellent recommendation. I kind of got involved in the World Anvil in the same way, and at first I was reluctant because I'm like, I don't need any more world building stuff because I do too much of that already. So, but yeah, maybe. Pride is trying to summon motivation to write and finding none. Aww. Yeah, because you had to change teams and it's near the end and we worked so hard and I get it and it sucks but you know what? You got a new team now and honestly the undead people are pretty cool too. And, you know, they still need your words and actually the undead is lagging. I mean, like they're working pretty fast to catch up, but they're lagging, so they really could use your help. Darth is like, you know, Darth needs you. The Night King needs you. He's really been struggling too, trying desperately to get his words down, which is probably why he's sick today. You know. Sable, did I take a writing demon? Maybe. Alright. We're back to sprinting. I'm going to take the first couple of moments. You know what? I'm going to switch over to my Be Right Back screen. There you go. Yes, get out, get some fresh air there, Pride. That's a good idea. The dogs cheer me up. I definitely find them motivating. I'm going to put up my Be Right Back menu for a minute because now it is totally dark and I'm going to see if the kitten came back. I also need more coffee, right? If I'm going to continue writing today. So... yeah, but keep on writing, guys, and I'll just, once again, join in the sprint when I get back without interrupting. I'm back. I'm just off camera for the moment. I will turn the camera back on momentarily. I was just checking out my Discord. I think I'll include this in the next sprint, the bit that I did here, because it's not huge. The kitty came back while I was out, so we're good. She's terrorizing the house now and trashing the place, of course. I see some For the Words chat going on. Did anybody actually write? There we go. 206 for the living from Lord Galacrond. Eli is doing an eating sprint. There's a good idea. We are about to start a monster each, us Dust Warriors, says Dianica. Well, good luck, Dust Warriors. I hope you all kick some ass. If I do decide I'm going to go with For the Words, I'll stream my first experiences with it just so that you guys can tell me what to do. It'll be fun. You know what? I'm going to poke at it right now. I'm going to have a look. Let's see. For the Words. Tell you what I could do is use as something that would help me get back to writing every day. So why Dust Warriors, by the way? Why is that the name? $4 a month there, that's not bad. I can afford that. Well, that's the Dragon of Productivity. I should probably pick the sprint screen back up. I am sitting with terrible posture, by the way, because it's comfy. Oh, thank you for the referral code. Goodies and starter gear. Okay. Rewards for writing streaks definitely helps with that. Okay. Doggo walked and I feel better, says Pride. That's excellent. Lord Galacron is lurking. That's cool. I'm going to copy that code. Thank you very much. I'll put it... I don't know where I'm going to put it right now. I'll put it... Oh, I'll put it in my OneNote for now. I'm a bit of a Luddite. I'm always reluctant to try new things. Especially things that might take more time. So... They had a Pride Parade earlier this year, which allowed all our avatars to take part, which was amazing considering COVID. That's cool. Get crystals for free in the game, so it's not even $4 every month. Okay, so crystals are like currency. Alright. You can get a month free by doing a quest if you pick it up immediately, so you won't need to pay for 2.5 months. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'll check it out more thoroughly when I'm done the stream today, maybe. There's a parade now too. It just popped up tonight. I just joined in, says Sarukas. That's cool. Well, I know you guys are a bunch of great people. Like, I like every Dust Warrior who's been in my chat. So, you know, there's always that. Community is always a good thing, especially with a lonely profession like writing. You know, we spend a lot of time locked in a room by ourselves, you know? Or ignoring people with headphones. So, that's kind of fun. That's one thing I really like about Nano and about World Anvil and World Ember, and it's why this Game of Tones thing was fun. I really liked how Game of Tones brought together like 4 or 5 different writing communities in an intersection. I really hope we don't lose touch after, you know? So, let's see. Here we go. I have found the hole in the paper. That is what Stephen King calls it when you've, you know, found your way in and you're not struggling for the words, but you know now what you're going to say. that's the sprint. Huh. I didn't think I'd done very well, but actually it's more than I thought. 252! Well, I can't complain about that, can I? No, I cannot. Good stuff. How do you guys do? Looks like I missed a lot. Good time zone to you too, Twinkle Toes. How are you? Trying to convince my family to put on my Spotify playlist instead of the Thanksgiving music from the radio. Any song with thanks your family in the title, and yikes, but so far not being successful. Good luck with that. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Rogue Rider is here. Hello, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're in a momentary break after word sprint. 191 for the living from Galacron. Good job. And a dog pottied. Well, that was a productive sprint then. Excellent. What else did I miss in the chat? Okay. Rymos 2020 Nano Participant Code. Okay. I'll add that to my documents. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that, Dianica. Summon shield demons to protect Galacron. Awesome. Dianica says to me, please make note of this. 1. Pick up gratitude journal quests from global quests. 2. Focus on the sword, chest plate not on a body, and yo-yo not on a body. 1 in each sky area for stat boosts. Items on bodies are just cosmetic. Thank you. I will make a note of that. Yes. Wasn't I just on? Yep, I was. I was on, Barbarossa. Well, you see, on Thursdays, we're for Nano scheduled to do a 3-hour writing stream in this slot, and usually it's Aaron, but he's not well today. And I figured that you know, on the we always do State of the Multiverse on the last Thursday of the month, so that took out like an hour, well, an hour and a half actually. Right, and then I thought, well, you know, I gotta finish the time that I'm scheduled to do writing stream, and then Mercedes was not able to do her hour, so I thought, well, I started late, I might as well just do it. So that's what I'm doing. There. Three. Get only word count, streak, number of monsters, general, not specific, and forum post quests from basic and hunt and global quest areas until you finish what you want from event area. None of that makes any sense to me at all right now, but I'm sure it will once I look at the game. Okay, thank you. Event quests will vanish if they are not in your journal when the event ends. The rest will be there when you're ready for them. Okay, that makes sense. Posture check, thank you. That, Barbarossa. Dianica says, I think that was all of the new this Nano Dust Warrior advice. Did I miss anything, guys? Oh, 4. Pick up the hair quest and the cape quest immediately from Cloud Area 2 since they take a long time to finish, so what you write starts affecting them immediately. Okay. Got it. Circus says, I think that I need to read more next year. I can tell my writing has suffered from being so focused on finishing my PhD this year that I haven't really read for pleasure. Taking on a dry academic quality, is it? I sympathize. Oh, and in the meantime, while I've been yapping, Doomflower put in 317 for the Horde. And Sarukas the Zombie put in 469 for the Horde. Good job, guys. Rogue Rider was Auburn Fairy. Okay. To match the For the Words username. Well, that makes sense. That way people can connect with you in both arenas. Okay, good to see you then. Welcome, Fairy. Twinkle Toes says, I'll be in to help the living shortly. I was helping this morning at Absurd in the morning, but then I went back to bed. So you were up at stupid o'clock. I'm glad that you got some sleep. Hope the Night King feels better. Yeah, hope he feels better, says Rogue Rider. Lord Galacron says the Night King is out right now. Please leave your unholy message at the beep. Beep! Yep, that's great. Kevin says to Galacron, if I put have been instead of has been, would the meaning of the sentence change? Yes, it will, but it depends on your sentence. I don't think I saw the original. Oh, quick question. Is there anything wrong with the sentence? Anxiety coupled with academic-related stress has been linked to mental health problems. Nope, nothing wrong with that. If you changed it to have been, so let's try that. Anxiety coupled with academic-related stress have been linked to mental health problems. I would say stick with the former because, well, I guess it depends on where you are. In some areas, it depends whether stress is a singular or a plural, or anxiety is a singular or a plural, right? If you're going to use have been, you should probably use anxieties, I would think. Diane Stretch says, I found a t-shirt that would suit me down to the ground. Might make you laugh, Sable. Yeah, you posted a link for it, didn't you? But it's back a ways now. I don't think I saw it and then I lost it in my brain. Yeah, I see it. Highlighted message. Okay. I'll look at that at the next sprint. Or after the next sprint. You guys mind if I change the music? I just had a fight break out, and I think that I can use some battle music. You know what? I'm going to click on Dan Stretch's link now, so that I do not lose it, and we'll look at it after the break. I think I should do a little push since Moonflower, but it's going to have to wait a minute. I'm going to put the Yulatha on and get knock the quest really quick. Oh, and 206 words for the living that I missed from Galligrand. Battle music sounds fun. Go ahead and change it. Battle music for my sexy scene, I like it. Sex scenes are action scenes after all. Alright, battle music it is then. Let's do it. Let's see here. Spaceship battle. Just trying to decide what part of the ship breaks off. Ah, the bowsprit. Okay. Oh, that's the sprint. Alright, let's calculate our words. Didn't do very well on that sprint because I'm kind of getting another start here, but that's okay. The words all get written eventually. 144. I'm really kind of poking at it today, I think. Sable's concentration face looks like she's stroking a beard. Oh yeah, and thanks for the save check, Galagron. That's helpful. Yeah, I kind of do this, don't I? You know what? Who says I don't have a beard? Right? Actually, I've got like this little thing of whiskers here that, you know, I've had for a while. You know, at least 10 years, keeps getting bigger every year, and you know, I make sure it's removed before I go on stream, but sometimes it's there, and I probably am subconsciously smoking at it. Oh, Pride found the perfect shirt for coffee. Seriously, are those Discord notifications yours or mine? They're mine, Dianica. I'm sorry. I generally don't shut down Discord when I'm in a stream unless I'm getting a lot of lag or unless, you know, it just won't quit, right? And the reason why is because I'm kind of waiting for notification from people right now. There's, like, I usually have something else going on, and right now there are people who are working on the Week 4 Game of Thrones report, which won't be the last one, I don't think, because... Let's see here, just a second. Yeah, so Saturday is the 28th. So Game of Thrones won't be over yet, so there'll be one more report, right? But I'm kind of waiting for... There's a bunch of recording that's being done, and I don't know if it's going to be done today or tomorrow. And as soon as I get the stuff, I need to start putting it together to make sure that it's ready. So that's why I'm listening to the Discord. If it keeps up, though, you know, if it's, you know, I mean, like, I don't mind, but, you know, I might shut it down in a few. Happy says, so the crazy thing about winning Nano is that I'm way more motivated to do all the other things I have thought I could not do because of my disabilities. Awesome! Once again, I really want to give a massive thank you for all the love and support you've given. Oh, yay! Okay, thanks, Happy. That's great. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that, you know, I mean, okay, I love inspiring people. I want to make a difference in the world, and, you know, the thought that I am encouraging other people encourages me and makes me want to do better, you know, and try harder at things, and keeps depression at bay. And so thank you for letting me know that. I'm really happy. That's so great. You absolutely can. There's nothing that will stop you with enough determination. You may have to find alternate ways of doing things sometimes with disabilities. Trust me, I get it. But, you know, and that's so great. I have all Discord server notifications muted, even my own. If I'm in that many, it would just be crazy if I didn't. I see right now, though, there's a Game of Thrones conversation going on, which is kind of fun. Danica says, thank goodness I had to download PTB versions of the app, and I keep hearing notifications after turning them off. I wasn't sure if it was glitching. Okay. Mike? Are we listening to the same song on repeat? What you are listening to is a loop of about 4 or 5 different songs that keep replaying. And that's always what you're listening to whenever, because that's what Sirenscape does. 395 words from the Horde for the Horde from Sarukas. Yeah, someone suggested one tab to me, and if I had time to figure out new software right now, I would probably do it. Oh, we're turning down the music volume a bit. Okay. Better? 154 for the living from Galacrond. Tentacly words. 446 for the Horde from Lich Nicholas. Yeah, man, I don't pay attention to the chat when I'm writing. I really don't know how you guys manage to pay attention to the chat while you're writing. 338 for the Horde from Moonflower. Still gonna drop it. Better? Yeah? Danica says it's just an extension that you can dump your tabs into to keep track of them without having them open and can reopen individually or as a group. Nothing changed. Well, I turned down the frickin' volume. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn that back up and I'll turn down the master volume. How's that? And hello, Bob. Good to see you. At any rate, I should be going back to the sprint. I'm just trying to get the balance here. Okay. It's better? Good. Alright. Back to the words. We have just about half an hour left to the end of the stream. Like 25 minutes or something. That's my Discord again, FYI. Pride, if you're still listening to the stream while you're talking on Discord, not exactly. What happened was that Danny made all the various house banners and came up with the original concept of the houses and what they were, and then those of us who had agreed to organize and start the game of tones chose which house we would represent from there, right? So, sort of? Yeah. But not exactly. The question was, did Coffee start House Squid? Not exactly. Sort of, because she was the first leader of it, and she chose it as one of the available options to represent. But the concepts were kind of a group idea. Like, Danny came up with her images, and they were, concepts within writing and, that sort of lore. And then, I don't remember, there was kind of a group consciousness thing, and I threw up some names, right? And little bits of stuff about the house mottos, and then, or like descriptions, and then people modified them, and, but then she chose that house of the available options to represent. So obviously, since she's the first leader of House Mollusca, it will have her character from now on, obviously. I mean, the whole thing was kind of a group concept, is my point. The Coffee responding, yeah, well, I mean, she did, effectively, but it was also a group idea. I just only caught part of the message, so. She formed it. Right, she was the first one. And to be honest, she sort of got saddled with it, and I think the joke was indeed that, okay, she's like, well, I'm torn between 3 houses, and that was most of us, right? And someone said, okay, but you're in Japan, so you need the octopus. And she went, they went, okay, legit. Besides, I'm the one that's writing a story for each day of the week. Which I can't even, I admire that so much about Coffee. They're amazing that way. Yeah. So I can't be said to have started House Lappin' exactly either, right? It was kind of a group idea. And then I went, okay, I'm the one that talks when I'm supposed to be writing. Like, now. And mostly I just didn't want Danny not to get the credit that she deserves for having come up with the original house logos and mottos. So, that's all. And that's the sprint. Once again, I'm too busy talking today. Clearly I need human contact or something today. Okay, 164. Which is not my best sprint for sure. I am really poking along at this today. I only have 693. I hope I pick up in the evening. I'm tired today is part of my problem, and but you know, the words still get written one word at a time, right? One bite at a time. Oh, I've gotten a poor signal there for a minute. Weird. I might have to turn off that. There's a coffee octopus? Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at my Discord messages again. I'm distractible. But that's okay, I only got 10 minutes left. Saruka said 45K! Congratulations! Siobhan has to go to bed. I am sorry to hear it. Are you, at 6 o'clock? Yeah, Siobhan, are you going to be able to continue to do your stream at that hour? With your work? Yes? Okay. Alright. Cool. Alright. You know what? During the break here, let's look at this shirt from DM Stretch. Barbarians. Apply the axe directly to the problem. Repeat as needed. Oh my god. You totally have to get yourself that shirt. And if you don't, then I might have to buy it for you. If I don't know. How much is it? Okay, no, 13 pounds. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. But you need this shirt. If you're trying to get me to convince you to buy it, I'm saying buy it. Do it. Yes, it suits you to a T, DM. DM Stretch, it's perfect. Okay. $154 for the living from Galacron, $466 for Darth from the dead, $338 for the dead from Moonflower. That was the last sprint. Rogue has done 1,109 for the living. Excellent work. Hello, Aegon. Good to see you. Howdy, Satoru. Congratulations on finishing Chapter 44. That's excellent. Neglecting Gormenghast and you feel bad? Well, Gormenghast will still be there after you are done, okay? Yes, who won the raffle? Darth Nicholas won the book. Moonflower and Mergendor got the 6 months fiction subscriptions. Yep. Do you have any new Nano winners? Good question. I see I'm going to have to look at my Discord and links and memes after because people are posting links for appropriate shirts. Yeah. Alright, see you later, DM Stretch. I'm sorry it took me that long to look at the shirt. Danny is the best. That's absolutely true, Syracuse. Is there a bad shirt? When I get the chance, please check the DM you just sent me, Bob. Okay, I will do that. Okay, I expect you to tweak it to suit you, and the way you do things, and that's fine. I will look at the changes momentarily. As soon as this sprint is done, we'll be rating Davina, because that will be the end of the stream. I just saw that message. Oh my god. Yes, and if you give me a few minutes, I can probably even check what is copyright safe from that. Okay. Because that is hilarious. 395 words for the living from the Owsla Captain. 258 words for the tentacly ones living from Galacron. Still 3k to go. 3k, that's it. Tell me when you win. I had no clue my random knowledge of hair growth would come in handy on World Anvil's Discord, says Moonflower. You'd be amazed at the little bits of things that are actually valuable. Well, Aaron's up. I can hear him hacking out his lung there. Hopefully he's feeling better. Because I think he's still supposed to stream tonight, too, isn't he? I'm going to have a look at the schedule here. Yes. So he'll be back on at 10 p.m. Pacific. That is 4 a.m. GMT. No, I'm wrong. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 6 a.m. GMT, 10 p.m. Pacific. I wonder that's a pretty good slot, actually. Huh. I might have to do some writing stuff in that slot. Put up my lobby or something. That's a good slot. Okay. Setting up my World Anvil this weekend so I can do the December challenge. That is excellent. World Anvil's fun. I've been looking for something like it my entire life there, Rogue, in order to, like, do the world building that I need to do. You know what? I wonder... Twinkle Toes put in 543 words from Alaska. Let's see. I think it's... Is that the command? Yep, that's one world that I've got on World Anvil. And here's the other one, if I've got it active. No, I deactivated it temporarily. I need to make room for Game of Tomes. Alright. I'm going to make the most of this last sprint. And that's the sprint. I'm just going to finish my sentence here. Okay, there we go. $182. All right. Well, this has definitely not been my most productive stream for writing, but I got a lot done compared to what I had done previously. And, you know, this is what I say about even if you keep pecking at it, you'll eventually get finished. So I'm going to go to the downtime screen here. And I'm going to put my total into nano. Gotta make sure I get my streak. Got my 30-day badge, 875. Okay. Like I said, not my most productive stream, but it was okay. I feel pretty good about it. I enjoyed the company. At home. PC. What time did I start? I think it was 3:30, wasn't it? Because I was like half an hour late to start the stream. Actually, I think it was almost 3:45, wasn't it? We'll call it that. And it's what? 6:10. Alright. 55,555 words is what I have done on Nano now. That's hilarious. I just like the number. It's 5 fives. Auspicious. I forgot what 5 represents in numerology. I should look it up. Alright, let's see what I missed in the chat so that I can answer it before I go. Oh my god, why do you people talk so much right at the end of my stream? Okay. Monday is going to be an all-day writing day for Siobhan at Starbucks, where they're doing unlimited free coffee. That's cool. If you want a cutesy shirt, says Rogue Writer, always add kawaii in front of the term to find adorable options. Okay. Great, because that's what I've been doing, says Dianica. How does this sound? Not sure this is what I should put in this spot, but W.E., a name I'm not going to even try to pronounce, aka Corey, was born as an NPC and became a conscious person when she awoke, which was nearly 5. When she was nearly 5. She spent the next more than a year, once she figured out how to speak and move again, trying to survive as the only unscripted in an out-of-the-way part of the game that players, known as adventurers, rarely went. Eventually, an adventurer arrived and found out that Corey is a true AI, and takes her under her wing, both to protect her and to raise her as a moral, intelligent being. Is Davina a reporting stream? Asked Bob. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so, if you would like a little editing, and I don't know if you do, right? I mean, I get the idea, and this is Nano, right? So you probably don't want me to edit, but if I were editing, I would say either became a conscious person or awoke when she was nearly 5. I would not say both, because they're basically saying the same thing in 2 different ways, right? Now understand, this is for, you're doing Nano, ignore me right now, but this is just for future reference, okay? Right? She spent the next more than a year, once she figured out how to speak and move again, trying to survive is the only unscripted and not away part of the game that players known as adventurers rarely run. That is a very big sentence. And it is phrased in a way that is kind of confusing, because it feels like something happened and then we go back here and then this happened, and maybe it would be better if it were kind of in the sequential way that things would happen. So once she figured out how to speak and move again, she spent how much more than a year, right? Because that's kind of a, I mean, people talk like that, but it's a little less clarifying in writing. I might say she spent, once she figured out how to speak and move again, she spent the next year or so, perhaps, or, you know, the next year, or rough, you know, it doesn't have to mean, you know, next year can be approximate, right? Trying to survive as the only unscripted in an out-of-way part of the game. Trying to survive as the only unscripted. In an out-of-way part of the game, I'd comma there. I don't think you can cut the sentence, but comma, right? In an out-of-the-way part of the game that players, known as adventurers, rarely went. And I would actually use players, comma, known as adventurers, comma, rarely went. Eventually, an adventurer arrived and discovered that Corey was a true AI, right? Because you changed tense in the middle of that sentence, and I would end the sentence there. And discovered that Corey, and found out that Corey was a true AI. Period. Depending on gender or not of the adventurer, they, or he, she, took Corey under, her, okay. She took Corey under her wing, comma, both to protect her, comma, and to raise her as a moral and intelligent being. That's how I would end it. But I like the idea, and I get it. So I don't know if you were just looking for, okay, I get the idea, or if you were looking for an edit, but hey, you got a quick edit. Okay. Yep, Bob wants to get in some work tonight. Yeah, me too. I gotta get some more too. My cat has just come in covered in cobwebs this week, because God knows what he's been doing. I guess he's hunting spiders. You should thank him, says Dianica. Yep. I like the concept too. I would definitely want to know more, and I might well read this book. This sounds like the kind of thing I would enjoy. And Sarukas has some advice too. That could also be effective. If you prefer Sarukas's advice, I'm just giving you my suggestions. When I do an edit, I try to keep as much of what the original writer said as I can. Dianica, this is for the meta section on World Anvil. Do you think the end should be removed? It is the hook question. No, keep it, because the human aspect of this AI story is a hook, and otherwise people might not be terribly interested in the AI. I like the fact that there's an interaction with a person, a human, intriguing, and it makes me want to read it. Right? And your meta section is kind of like your, you know, yeah, it is your hook, right? This is my first world, so I don't know what I should include and what not to and stuff yet. Yeah, you gotta play with it, because it's all very personal preference. I got my own advice on that, but I do it differently from other people, so, you know, everybody does it their own way. Like writing, you know. 186 molluscan words. Yeah, for the meta section, it's fine. Yep. 485 brains for the horde from Elich. Meta section is mostly for you, says Sarukas. Yep. Save check from Eli. Thank you very much. So no one will think bad thoughts of me if I have it not visible. Like, I haven't even done my meta section yet, Dianica, because they just set that up while Nano was going on as a thing. I already created a meta article that kind of explains what my world is about in a way that I liked to phrase it, and then they added this meta stuff. And they're like, and then we can put it on the first page, and I'm like, I totally am not editing right now, so it can bloody wait, and I might get to it in World Ember, and it might get done in January, so I don't have one. Nobody's been mad at me yet. Yep. And also, the meta section doesn't autosave, unlike articles. Thank you. Good note, Circus. I was not sure. There you go. Bob's advice to Dianica is good advice. The most important thing to remember about World Anvil, whether the meta or templates, is that they're designed for a very wide potential audience. Not every question needs to be answered. They're there to make you ask, do I need this? That's right. Dianica was worried about getting it right. It's really fine. I rarely, if ever, use all the questions on anything. It's really a matter of, do I need this information? You know, and if you do, it will be easy to fill out. I don't make a great personal effort to fill out any field that doesn't immediately come to me in any of these templates. Because if it doesn't just come to me, I obviously don't require it yet because I haven't thought about it. Maybe I'll think about it later. You know, if I will, then it's, you know, it'll be like a little buzz in the back of my mind and a whisper, and I'll get to it, right? So it's fine. Yep. Yeah, it's not a university essay exam. No one's going to give you an incomplete or grade you down for leaving parts out, says Bob. Correct. I just worry what all you smart World Anvil veterans will think when and if you see my flailing around. I will think, oh, isn't it cool how Dianica is discovering all the wonderful features and learning how to make it work for her. That is what we will think, okay? That's what people think. They're not, you know, nobody's there to judge your facility with the platform. Occasionally, if people can see you're struggling, they may volunteer information that they think will help you. They're doing it not to critique your work, but because they think perhaps you might not have this information and they want to help you, right? If learning all the features of World Anvil is a big learning curve, it takes time. Don't feel you need to rush it, right? I do stuff when I need to, right? When I run into something, I'm like, okay, I want to do that. How do I do that? I find someone to ask, and I ask them how to do that. I'm still asking them, right? Things about the CSS to design articles in different ways. I am such a noob, right? I have to ask for everything, and mostly I just copy the code that other people write and put it in there and, you know, make it out to myself. This is what this does, because otherwise I wouldn't have a freaking clue. Right? I can give you advice on resources to find stuff like, you know, art, right? If you need it. I'm pretty good at that. 2K left to complete Nano with 256 molluscan words for Galacron. Good job. I'm excited. Let me know. You might do that tonight, eh? I should probably stay up and find out. Yeah, the true veterans will tell you what Bob just did. That's true. The people who have been there from the Patreon will tell you the same thing. That's what they told me. The Adventurer is the one I named after me. Aw, that's sweet. Hello, Pooh. Good to see you. I'm not often on this late either. Oh, shit. We're like 20 minutes into the Davina stream. I better get on with it. You just kind of barely caught it. I'm so sorry. Yeah. 873 for the Horde from Darth Nicholas. I write everything in the vignette section anyway, says Sarukas. Hello, Lathan. Good to see you. You're arriving just in time for me to leave. We're off to raid Davina, I'm afraid. The vignette section is the section at the beginning of the article that is undirected in terms of what it says for what should go in it. The vignette. You can do anything you want. Circus says, it's just the top of the article screen without going into all the template bits. Yep, that's it. And Galacron is hoping to finish tonight. I almost feel bad leaving you. There's 30 of you in the stream right now, and I appreciate all the company. Thank you all so much. We're on to Davina because it is her turn, and she is a reporting stream as well. Andrawin. And hey, those of you who are new to World Anvil, Davina is the person you want to talk to. Okay, first of all, Davina is one of the veterans. Secondly, Davina is one of the best coders at CSS I've ever seen. Thank you for the bit. And the help and encouragement. Thank you so much. Dianica, that is awesome. Right? Okay, so Davina is, how many times are you going to tell me you give me bits? Okay, it's cool, thank you. But, alright, so Davina is a CSS expert. She's also one of the veterans who's been there for a while, and right now what she's doing is streaming the design of a world entirely on a free World Anvil account to show you what can be done with it, right? Because, I mean, it's exactly what you guys need, right? And she's exactly the person to ask the question to if you want to know how to do something. She is amazing. Definitely going to enjoy it. We're going to go rate her now. It's my Twitch. It's been glitching like that. I use Twitch Studio and it's been glitching like that, Dianica, don't mind. And thank you for the encouragement either way. You guys are awesome. I've really enjoyed having you all here today and the stream, and you know, yeah, Davina's really cool. She's one of my favorite people. I really like her. So let's go check her out. I'm hoping to play in her game this January, so we'll hopefully be streaming that. Thanks for joining me on Diane Writes. Aaron will be back in 3.5 hours for Right with Aaron the Night King. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. No, I won't. It's Friday. I don't think I'll see you tomorrow. I get a day off? I can wash my hair. All right. I mean, no, I'm kidding. I need to wash my hair. Maybe you can tell. But I can't do it. I'm going to be on stream because it takes all day to dry. So, all right. Yes, when are we on next? I am on next. Yes, Ask an Old GM is on Friday. I will be back on Saturday with Aaron for Right with Sable and Aaron. Have a good evening, everyone. I will see you later. If you need a raid call, by the way, and you don't want to use your old or current house mottos, mine is prepare to be boarded, because we are the Sable's privateers. Have a good night, guys.